manifestation of compassion. This is a series of 8 readings from the book The Joy of Enlightenment by Tarajyoti Govinda. Excerpts from Tarajyoti's book on the life and times of Lord Gautama Buddha. This first audio is an introduction. Lord Gautama Buddha, during his life on earth as Siddhartha Gautama Buddha, brought forth the needed wisdom to humanity. Gautama made Buddhism into a practical way of life and gave the teachings he discovered to a thirsting humanity with heart and compassion. His life was a manifestation of compassion. He put theory into practice through his life's example and encouraged others to do the same. Gautama had great magnetism. It was strong because he possessed and radiated the qualities of simple truth, wisdom, and compassion. Gautama wanted to find out why people suffer and how they could be delivered from suffering. He was after truths that could be used in the world of action. Buddha's ideas emerged from his time spent alone in contemplation and his interactions with people. Buddha saw that the reason for the human plight is our own ignorance, which we must conquer. He saw Nirvana as being wherever the Dharma is being obeyed. The dialogues that have survived for us to ponder are alive with the joy of argument. He admired the ideal Brahmin way of life and was opposed to the caste system. He wished everybody to be considered high caste. He did not like the customs of the Hindu, which required the infliction of pain on animals as sacrifices, but did condone charity for the welfare of others. Buddha believed in the law of karma, and that our fate is decided by our own thoughts and actions. He believed that moral people have only to do good and let the law of karma work for them. He placed a lot of emphasis on the necessity for individual effort. Quote, "I do but point the way. It is for you to sweat and strain." End of quote. He believed you had to know for yourself, this is right and this is wrong. It had to come from the heart. He liked people to think for themselves. Buddha taught his monks to live in harmlessness and to take refuge in the teachings. They were to be kind of heart, to become pure in deed and speech, thought and mode of living, to become guarded as to the senses, to eat moderately, to become mindful and circumspect, and to possess the superior wisdom. Buddha makes it clear that we are not our body, our emotions, or our thoughts or perceptions, and that things are in a state of impermanence. In turning away from these things of impermanence, we are able to lose desire and become liberated. That is, become detached and not attached. He was aware of the power of free will and the choice in our thought, feeling, and actions. We can choose to cultivate love, to forgive instead of harbour ill feeling and grievances, and to give instead of take. Buddha believed that attainment of profound knowledge comes by gradual training and gradual doing of what is to be done. Buddha taught that the soul has the goal of harmony, liberation, Nirvana. His teachings became known as the Wheel of Dharma. His teachings in themselves were compelling, but when we add to it the welcoming, friendly, polite, plain-speaking Lord Gautama, we begin to see how his magnanimity was comparable only to that of Jesus, who could make people drop the tools of their trade to follow him. He gathered people wherever he went. Gautama's love for humanity and his awareness of a call beyond himself becomes evident as his tale unfolds. The stories of Gautama's birth were not recorded, but passed on by word of mouth for 2 centuries, and they grew and changed. Like many myths and legends, the content may vary from one version to another, and the truth is not always clear. Yet the essence of Gautama, his loving kindness and compassion, his love, wisdom, and insight comes through in many of the stories told.